Hello, good evening, Halftime TV viewers and subscribers. Welcome to another episode, and we'll be doing the preview for the Jamaica Haiti game that is scheduled to take place tomorrow evening at the National Stadium. Before we go any further, let me say a big shout out to the sponsors as well as all the subscribers who've gotten us this far. We're just a couple of hundred subscribers away from 15,000. So, again, I'm eternally grateful. And to all the subscribers on here, please, if you see me out in public, feel free to walk over and say hi. Shout out to the gentleman that I met in H&M a couple of weeks ago. All right, so big up yourself. I forgot your name, so forgive me for that, but big up. Lady Israel from East York Town Center. I met her a couple of months back. Big up yourself as well. We definitely appreciate you guys. All right, so Jamaica versus Haiti, and this one again is another big game for the Reggae Boys. Some may say it's a must-win. I don't think so. I think there's still enough room for error when it comes down to the Reggae Boys. And we're playing at the National Stadium, so I expect the team to go out and to give a proper performance. Last time around, we spoke about the pitch at the National Stadium, and I don't want to dwell too much on that because we had Damian Lowe come out and he spoke about it. And we had so many other players that came out and other YouTubers like myself who came out and they let their voices be heard on that matter. But going into this game against Haiti, I think it's more of giving some of the folks who didn't get the opportunity to play in that first game an opportunity to get out on the pitch. And I know we take this competition very seriously, but also you don't want players traveling halfway across the globe. That's just me being a bit extra, me exaggerating a bit and not giving opportunity to play. So I expect some of those players who didn't get the opportunity to play in the first game to be given an opportunity to play in this game against Haiti. If we're talking about Jamaica versus Haiti, man for man, I think Jamaica is far more superior to the Haitian team. And however, it's good to see that Haiti can assemble a team with the quality that they have amidst all the turmoil that's happening in the team. So in the country. So hats off to the Haitian team and hats off to the Haitians. They always say we find solace in sports, and that's what we're seeing here from the Haitian team. Andre Blake, I expect him to be back in the team, and I know Wait in the previous game he gave a good account of himself, and some may say he should retain his place, but I expect Andre Blake, now that he's recovered from illness, to be back between the sticks for the Reggae Boys. I think in the first game we spoke a lot about Leon Bailey and Demarai Gray and Leon Bailey's lack of end product. Going into this game, I expect him to be a little bit more relaxed and not worried too much about it and allow the game to come to him, which we didn't see much in that game against Honduras. Demarai Gray, I think it will be a less challenging game for him, and we know the quality player he is. Hats off to him and his off the field work. He went to Garvey Masio High School a little bit, I think it was today, and he met with some of the players, signed a couple of shirts, etc. So it's good to see that the players are actually showing that outside football, they're actually humans. And I think a lot of the times as fans, we forget this and we only see them as footballers. We see them as objects. And when they don't do well, we treat them as if they don't have feelings, etc. So it's good to see. It's very commendable to see the players. As I said, Damian Lowe and Andre Blake, they were on CVM at Sunrise this morning. Demarai Gray, he was at Garvey Masio High School. So again, it's things like these that put the human element to the footballers who we look up to as or heroes. And as youngsters watching football, we always saw our favorite players, but we couldn't identify with them. And stuff like this, it amplifies the level of humanity that we place on our players. But to the game, Jamaica versus Haiti, National Stadium, I think Jamaica, again, should come away victorious in this one. I expect a far superior goal difference or goal output than what we saw against Honduras. I think in the Honduras game, I didn't see too much clear-cut opportunities, but the ones that we were presented with, we could see the team capitalize on. And again, that goal that was scored, it was a proper goal, but it wasn't a clear-cut chance, if we're to be honest with ourselves. So again, going into this game, I expect Jamaica to create more. I expect there to be far more clear-cut opportunities for the players to get on the score sheet. DeJohn Whisper Richards, I want to see him starting again, but that's my personal preference. Well, last time around, he got his shot off the upright, and that shot traveled through maybe 2 or 3 bodies to get through to the upright. So it's good to see, and it's small stuff like that that offers that bit of promise going into big games. And as far as rankings are concerned, Jamaica is ranked what 56, mid 50s, I think. Haiti is ranked 87, mid to high 80s. So it's chalk to cheese for the most part. But as we always say here at Halftime TV, football isn't played on paper, and in fact, it's what happens on the field on the day. And time again, we've seen that, especially in international football, where big teams, big name teams go out there and they're expected to win, but they don't perform to the expectation because they think that the other team, the opponents, are supposed to just lay down or roll over and allow them to score a ton load of goals. That doesn't happen very often, especially when it's in international competition. I think sometimes for example, in the qualifiers, etc., you'll find some teams, especially in European competition, who will lay down or roll over. But when it comes down to CONCACAF, when it comes down to CONMEBOL, it's a totally different story. Teams usually play out their hearts to ensure that they don't make it easy. But Jamaica versus Haiti, I think Jamaica will come away victorious. 3-0 is my prediction. I think Andre Blake will be back in the starting lineup. I expect DeJohn Whisper Richards to start again. I think Shamar Nicholson, he looked, I want to say, there were a couple bright sparks, but I saw them nursing his back prior to him entering the field of play. So maybe there is a back injury there somewhere. I expect Demarai Gray and Leon Bailey to be starting up front again. And I think that partnership that's being built up front is something to keep an eye on, because, and Coach Hallgrimson spoke about this, and he spoke at length as well. He said there is a framework that he's building on, or some may say the skeleton of the team. He is assembling a number of players that will form the core of the team, and then as international breaks come along or as fixtures come along, then he will flesh that out. So some players who are doing good in their respective leagues, they'll be given the opportunity, but it won't be a free-for-all. It won't be a case where we have 10, 15 players coming in for the first time with the national team. No, I expect it to be a case where 2 or 3 players will be added to the fray, just to give the coach an opportunity to see how these players assimilate into the group, or how they blend with the group of players that he's already working with. And if it works out, it works out. If not, then you may probably not expect that player to receive too many callbacks. Maybe 1 or 2 callbacks, and then that's it. Maybe that's all he needs to form a decision or form an opinion on if that player should be a part of the setup going forward. But Jamaica, I think we're headed in the right direction. We spoke about the infrastructure. We cried to the sports minister. We cried to Jamaica Football Federation after that game against Honduras, because what we saw, it wasn't palatable. It wasn't pleasing to the eyes. And I watched Jamaica College versus Tivoli at the National Stadium at the weekend. And I think it was, based on quality, it was a far better quality game than the game Jamaica played against Honduras. And that's my opinion. You're free to share yours in the comment section. If you agree, you agree. If you don't, I welcome those as well. Because again, if everyone had the same opinion, this world would be an extremely boring place. So I think going forward, and I spoke about the turf protection. If we're going to have concerts at the National Stadium, we should at least put infrastructure in place to ensure that the turf is protected, right? We should at least have things in place to ensure that the players, when they leave their respective clubs, they're playing on a suitable pitch, because based on what we saw in the game against Honduras, the players could have even picked up injuries that weren't necessary. Jassy, big up yourself, Jassy. Jassy is Halftime TV's co-host, and as always, we welcome him. We have to give him a shout out. Every time we see him pop up in the comment section, he has to get a shout out. We wouldn't have been where we are now without Jassy. So anywhere you are in the world, Jassy, big up yourself. All right. So Jamaica, I expect the boys to go out there and I expect them to secure a 3-0 victory against Honduras. Not Honduras, sorry, Haiti tomorrow evening. I want to hear what you, the viewers and subscribers, have to say. So please leave it in the comment section below. If you think Jamaica will win, let me know. How much do you think Jamaica will score? Let me know as well. I'm curious to hear what's going through the thoughts of the Jamaican fans and the Haitian fans as well who are tuned into Halftime TV. We want to hear from you guys. So let us know in the comment section below. So big up everybody. I hope each and every one of you guys have a fantastic week. Jamaica, the Reggae Boys, they take on Haiti tomorrow evening. This is the second game of the Nations League group, the CONCACAF Nations League, where Jamaica is expected to compete against Suriname, Honduras we already played, Haiti, among other teams. So look out for the remaining games. I think these two are the only games that will be happening in the international break for the Reggae Boys. So get to the weekend and it will be a different story. We will be back to club football. But the next international break, we'll be here again and we'll be covering the Reggae Boys. And you can look out for track and field content throughout. So big up everybody who's tuned into Halftime TV. Don't forget, like, share, subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend. And remember, turn those notification buttons on. That way you don't miss an episode of Halftime TV. Peace out.